Dr. Emem Omokaro is her name, and she is the Executive Director, Dave Omokaro Foundation. And Dateline 360 crew of the NTA is our guest today. In our usual receptive disposition, we were welcomed to our home, and the TV set in the sitting room tuned on our best program, Dateline 360. That bond our meeting even more as she prepares to be on the screen in the next edition. This cordiality opens our hearts for sincere and deep discussions on the plight of the aged, especially in Nigeria.
At a certain age, you recognize that this person is a senior citizen, and this person has really contributed to the well-being of this country.
Are there such laws in other countries?
Of course, there are the old American Acts.
Okay.
There are laws in Britain. There are laws everywhere where you recognize older persons in their category with their unique challenges, and then you subsidize. There's health insurance. Okay. There's long-term care insurance. There are subsidies for transportation. You want to take a flight, you don't pay as the other person pays. And there are courtesies in buses. You want to sit in a bus, there are places reserved for senior citizens. And when the youth sees, the youth gets up. Because you see the intersections of aging, disability, and gender. So a few people, 1/5 of older persons have disabilities with age. Hearing disability, sight disability, functional movement disability. So you accord them that recognition and their vulnerability. And then the law, that's the legislation, takes care of that. But apart from that, I was talking about putting the framework in place and then making sure that the statutory mandates, for instance, of health. If I come to health, we have the Federal Ministry of Health and we have the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, which oversees primary healthcare. So what I'm saying is that if you have primary healthcare, and about 63% of our older persons live in the rural areas, and the primary healthcare is the facility that is nearest to the people, then the sensible thing to do is to make the primary healthcare age-friendly.
On rather emotion-laden voice, my guest makes case for the regulation for the opening of centers for older persons.
For instance, you don't just get up and go and open a facility. You must be seen to be licensed. The housing, the property, the facility must keep to standard. You can't handle dementia in the home. We need professionals to handle dementia. And any facility, a nursing facility for dementia, must meet the highest standard, adaptable to that kind of challenge. But in Nigeria, we do not have those regulatory framework. So once we have a national council, because part of the services, the role of the national council, as is spelled out in this draft bill that we went to impute, is that the national council will be that council that will lay down regulatory framework, will issue licenses, and will do the monitoring, evaluation, inspections, so that they can shut you down if you don't meet it.
Awa is back to you. I hope you are doing that